been a while. What's up, guys? I'm just gonna say, woo! So there's some three topics gonna get on right here. Dave Chapelle, John Gruden, and Biden. Okay, Dave Chapelle. Dave Chapelle released his show on Netflix, The Closer. That's what they're calling it. That's what it's called. And he talked about how he was talking about J.K. Rowling and saying that he agreed with her saying that a person's sex or sexual orientation should be determined on what they were born, not what it was when they were born. And then he got canceled or hated because he was saying that trans people, like a trans man, is really a woman, and a trans woman is really a man, because that's what they were. That's what their sex was. And now he's getting canceled, and 1,000 employees in Netflix are walking out. So it's creating a controversy. But Dave Chappelle is right, and those people need to stop getting offended, because what they're doing is sinning, practically. Yeah, it is. No, it's a sin. If that's what you believe, you can believe that, but you're just believing what's wrong, and you're believing a sin, and you're doing a sin. So that's one. John Gruden sent, supposedly, when the NFL did an investigation into the Washington football team, and the 650,000 emails, only John Gruden was the one that sent offensive messages and bad emails. That's not possible. And how is not anyone else getting fired or whatever? Those are emails. I don't remember John Gruden calling anyone racist or saying that, what's his name? Carl Nassib couldn't be on his team. He never said that. And 2018 was 3 years ago. Okay, why are we bashing someone for past mistakes? And then now, this is what really pisses me off. Now they're saying Deshaun Watson might get traded to the Dolphins, when he's still accused of 22 sexual assault allegations, and the NFL might let him play. This is ridiculous. This is really, it's just like cancel culture, and what's it called? Bias. It's biased and racist, practically. John Gruden doesn't think. He probably said that because he was, as a kid, he grew up in a time where it was different. And over time, he realized, obviously, black people should have the equal right of a white person. That's an obvious. But if you grew up in a different household, or in a household back then, you were taught that blacks shouldn't get the same opportunity. Over time, he realized that blacks should. So he probably still had that mindset, and he was just venting out his anger. And yeah, that's a mistake. He shouldn't have done what he said. But he shouldn't get fired for sending out emails. It's in freaking email. And what I understand is how did no one else get implemented or fired or released or suspended by the NFL from those 650,000 emails? How? I don't understand. I don't understand. And then also, wait, I said John Gruden. Oh yeah, Biden. Oh, geez, Biden, what are you doing? Okay, number one, inflation. Inflation is freaking skyrocketing. It's ridiculous. Gas in Texas is almost $3 freaking. A whole freaking year ago, it was like 150, like 160, 170. Biden, you literally made gas go up a freaking dollar. In the last 2 weeks, it's gone up 20 cents. I'm like, Biden, what are you doing? Thanks. You killed our energy independence. It's just crazy. I'm really wondering why. And then now, he's trying to pass more money. He's going to print more trillions of dollars. And he's saying it's going to cost zero. It's going to cost nothing. And they're going to try to tax the rich. 400,000 people earn $400,000. And potentially tax people 60% of their income. That's ridiculous. How you grow the economy is tax less, so more people invest in the economy, and the economy gets better. That's how you make an economy grow. What you don't do is tax the 1%, which the 1% is like people earning like, I don't know, $30 million. No. $400,000 in California isn't rich. $400,000 in Texas, that's very upper middle class. $200,000, that's pretty good. But if you're a family making $400,000, that's pretty good. But costs are gonna go up, and so it's gonna cost even more. And the dollar is gonna be worth less. So it's just in this the supply chain crisis. This is also the Biden's blame. The White House saying, "Oh, he's been working on it for months." Well, if you were working on it for months, then why isn't it fixed? Oh, and the transportation secretary, he took paternity leave. Males don't take paternity leave. Yeah, as a gay person or gay father, but still, you had your husband, so-called husband, he can take care of the son. You don't take, as the Secretary of Transportation, a 2-month paternity leave in the middle of a supply chain crisis. You don't do that. It's just obvious. And then Biden's vaccine mandates are killing the workforce. It's just ridiculous. Oh, you see the Washington State football coach got released from his job just for not taking the vaccine. And then another high school football coach, he went to the field, led his players to the locker room, went to midfield and prayed a silent prayer on his knee, and he got fired. Because supposedly he was promoting religion for the district or school. That's literally going against First and Second Amendment. Literally. Freedom of speech. I'm just like, fathom. Didn't we found this country for freedom of religion? We founded this country because we wanted to worship God freely. Do how we wanted without being censored by the king and the English power. That's why we came over. That's why Puritans and whatever the other ones. The Puritans and the Pilgrims, that's why they came over to the U.S. for religious freedom. It's just mind-boggling to me. Like, literally. And then Biden blames it on Trump when I remember when we could still get things, but I mean, how can you not figure it out? Yeah, we need to update our infrastructure, but we don't need to spend $3.5 freaking trillion. There's no point. No point.